Corn too.
Yeah. I'm just.
Got it all down.
First turn to your gun today. Duty crew, you got somebody at your door.
I
What can I do for you today?
don't have it.
Walmart, they won't separate a pound of hamburger. My wife only wants a half a pound. Where can I go get a burger at?
Hamilton.
Mr. Meats
Yeah.
Fremont.
on 20 West.
Yeah, Fremont meat.
All right, we'll go with meeting order for the Angola Common Council Monday, July 20th. May we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Coffey. Present. Councilmember Olson.
Here.
Councilmember Sharkey.
Here.
Councilmember Dow.
Here.
Councilmember McDermott.
Here.
Several weeks ago, after the tornado we had earlier this spring, we had some conversations about the lack of warning from National Weather Service. We did meet with the Weather Service today, various elected people and safety people from all over the county. They did give us a plausible, reasonable explanation of why they did not issue a warning. Basically, they did not see it. The tornado was below their radar scan and they were unable to see it, and it didn't last long enough to be able to pick it up. The radio that we've talked about, the radio transmitter, is supposed to be fixed this week or next. They do have all the parts, the components. They have a contractor. They got somebody climb the tower. So
And Mayor, since you're on record about that, that was the NOAA radio that was
Yes.
offline.
yes, and no, and still, well, it's very low power because the
It comes out of Fort Wayne right now and it's very poor.
Yeah. They should get ours back up and running this week or next, I thought. Request approval of the July 16th minutes. So moved. I hear a second. I heard motion. Any discussion?
It's, he said the 16th, it was July 6th.
July, did I say 16th?
I thought so.
I'm sorry, July 6th.
Still, I move to.
Yeah, motion second. Any more discussion?
Is that a typo? It's not G.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? New, let's see, unfinished business. Ordinance number 1803/2026, an ordinance establishing a schedule of rates and charges to be collected by the city of Angola, Indiana, from the owners and property served by the sewage treatment works of the city of Angola, and amending the Angola City Municipal Code, second reading.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Ordinance number 1804/2026, an ordinance fixing the compensation of appointed officers, deputies, and other employees and of police and firefighters of the city of Angola, Indiana, for the year 2027.
So moved. Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Any other unfinished business? Then we'll move on to new business resolution number 2026-902, a resolution providing for the transfer appropriation for the city of Angola for the general fund and forwarded to the common council for their action and passage pursuant to IC 6-1.1-18.6.
So moved.
Second. Motion is second. Any discussion?
Curious, did Repair generate this request to change, or what was the motivation?
So this is for the people there, and you can probably speak better to it. The chief requested moving, this is going from, the vehicle purchases came in under budget. So I asked to move that to vehicle repairs because I think you guys had some camera issues. Maybe, or
Honestly, it's a combination of radio issues and radars. We had 2 radios go down in a week's time, which is pretty much unheard of. They're, I believe, $4,000 each. So that we're budgeted for, and this helps rectify that.
It's the problem that you ran into with the radio. Just curious, we switched the software and hardware in the cars, didn't we, recently? To a new supplier?
I believe that was the camera system.
That was the
That was-
camera,
that
so
was
this
camera
is different than that.
The radio system is actually aging and is to the point across the board, eventually we're going to have to replace. That's both at our dispatch council, fire trucks, firefighters, our vehicles. It's quite expensive.
Okay, so that's on the radar.
It absolutely, yeah.
That was the camera?
No, the radios. I apologize if it's.
Oh, no, okay.
Okay, thank you.
So is that radio contract with the city or is that like the countywide one where it ties all together?
So it is a countywide or statewide radio system. However, we are going to be responsible for our own equipment.
That's for every, that would be, just so we got a clue, it's for every car and dispatch.
So it's gonna be every police vehicle, every fire vehicle, both our dispatch councils at Angola Dispatch, and each individual officer and firefighter that has a radio. Yeah, it's, it would be a big
Yeah,
undertaking.
wait till you see.
So it includes the radio you have into you right
It
now.
absolutely does.
Okay. Well, but you have to have.
Yes, and these are getting to the point they're gonna be end of life, you know, as far as they won't be able to work on them much.
When do
beyond this.
you think that's coming to us?
Uh,
I know sticker shock's coming.
well, I can give you the rough estimate, what it would take to repair everything right
No,
now.
I'm talking timeline.
Last year,
Sorry?
last year.
Okay, that's I got it. Thanks.
It'll be on the mayor's desk very shortly then.
Yes.
Kim and I have already had a conversation.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing no more. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Request approval of the engineering service agreement with Rowan Associates for the North Martha Street Improvement Project in the amount of $44,200. Amanda.
This is for engineering for North Martha from Mill Street to Stocker. It's a street that's in very poor condition. We're looking at repairing or replacing the water main. There's no storm sewer, so we're looking at storm sewer. So this would be for engineering only to try to get us in a position where if grants or any funding comes out, we are ready to go and apply, or if we budget for it, could apply for construction in the future.
Are you anticipating using community crossing grant for the pavement portion?
We don't know.
Noticed, just a question that it had two pieces to it. You only have one of them that you're asking for right now. Is that because you want to keep them separate or?
So Mitch is looking to do a different type of water project. So he's looking to do kind of work with a different contractor to replace the water line, which wouldn't require this intensive of engineering for it. So we're gonna try to go down that route, try to save some money.
Okay, thank you.
Any motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, request approval of the lien and utility bad debt report totaling $1,461.21 for the 12-month ending December 31st, 2025.
Move. Second.
Second, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, clerk, treasurer's depository statement and cash reconcilement for the month ending June 2026 is presented for your information. Reports, court treasurer, Kim,
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Rita,
No report, sir.
Sue, Chief,
No report.
Jeff. No report. Wow, we're flying tonight.
Nothing for me.
Got nothing. Nothing, all right. Request approval of the allowance accounts payable voucher, 80,874 through 81,068, totaling $1,137,521.41, which includes interfund transfers of $118,436.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second, discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Any other new business for this evening?
I just wonder where we're at with Dora. I didn't get a chance to know right now.
I do. So we had checked all the boxes with our ordinance, turned everything in, submitted it to the portal. It got reviewed and they came back and said that they wanted the map spelled out in street language. So we submitted that back and just said, could you please review everything else because we have to bring it back to you for an amendment. We want to make sure that there's no other amendments that need to be done. After several weeks of trying to contact them and get a response, we did hear back from them today, got a hold of them. The reviewer went through everything and said, yes, this is what we want. So we'll see you guys again at your next council meeting. Or hopefully a multiple readings at one, because it's not,
I
nothing
just
is
wanted to be sure it was
changed on
ready for
it.
the car show.
It should be. That's what we're hoping.
Because I had a lot of people, more than anything else recently, ask me about that. They're kind of excited
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, good. No, I'm hoping.
I have drinking friends.
So
What?
you'll see it on the next agenda.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else. Thank you.
All right, any other?
I have a constituent concern, and I mentioned myself. We continually have the same business, or I should say, is lots that constantly have to have lawn mowing done. And we have to send Chuck and all these other people to deal with this. Is there? I mean, it's the same people, and I know you've answered this multiple times, but I kind of like to get this more on in my head so I can answer the question. If they keep doing it, shouldn't there be like a recidivism rule? I mean, if we got to come 3 times to mow your lawn, it's becoming almost the extent in which they just say, well, heck with it, I'm just gonna have the city mow the lawn. You know, and I can let it go into
I don't think we're mowing that many up, are we? Because you would bill them if we did. I don't really know, but we would bill
this
them.
constituent concern. So but like the Mill Street, that Mill Street place, or the old gas station, whatever, Clark, whatever it was, always having to have.
To your point, there's not that many of them if you take out the ones that are the habitual constant.
Which is what we're looking at. So how many habitual? We have no. I don't know. There's no way, Kim, that we can. Okay, we've been here 3 times. Next time we're gonna dock you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That way we can get some action on these people.
Typically, we post it and they mow it. We don't get involved with mowing it. It has to get pretty bad before we go out and mow it and send them a bill.
When we do actually mow it, for our ordinance, there's a penalty that comes with it, and then the cost of the mowing. There for a while, the person that we were hiring out to do the mowing was charging us small enough amount that we had a lot of habitual people because they were just paying to get their lawn mowed. Now that the people that we use now have raised their price to mow in the last couple of years, but I believe we would have to look into it because I don't know penalty wise how far we could go. I think that there's some limits there.
There is a provision that allows for, it's called persistent violators or serial violators, something like that, where you have to notice them up the first time.
Sure.
But then if they violated it so many times, you don't need to. You can just mow it and bill them, put the bill on their sewer lead.
So let me understand the thing. We hire somebody to mow it. So if we tell that person we hired to mow, let's charge this guy charge him $2,000 to mow the
do
lawn.
that.
I mean,
They charge what they charge, and I think that it would have to be reasonable.
you have to be comparable to other people that mow.
I would imagine if we would ever be challenged in court on the charge.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. Thanks.
We had, years ago, we had one, we threatened to sell them a bill for $5,000. And they threw a tantrum and we suggested, well, why don't you just give us the lot? It was a bank that it was repo, and they did. And we turned around and gave it to Habitat.
Sure.
We never did charge them the $5,000. No, we just threatened.
But yeah, I just think as I'm walking or driving past, the one that drives me nuts is the old, was it Clark Station? Or
Yes.
something? And it's like, you were driving through town, and all of a sudden you've got this like,
Ethan, did somebody tell me?
oh,
that?
your lawn. You know, it looks bad for the city.
Someone was looking at it with potential development, but I'm not sure that it's.
Something like that. Scott, I'll get with Scott and maybe Aretha and we can.
I think we have one right now that is regularly that we are actually mowing. And it's at the end of Woolert Street in Harcourt, and you know, I don't know how many times we've had to be there.
I said I need to get it in my head. I need to get that question from.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look into that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else?
Sorry, just a couple questions. Are the must meetings being scheduled or happening?
We've heard rumors that they're trying to get them all scheduled throughout the state in one day, late August, but no, we have not got any kind of official notification or invitation.
And do we know about township reform at all or the governance? Has there been discussion?
Same thing.
Nothing more than
Up in the air.
in the news, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing concrete that's come out of this. I was at a meeting this last week. Legislative director from Indiana Association of Counties and then one of our AIM legislative leaders, and it was a very interesting conversation between commissioners and mayors. But mostly the commissioners were silent. It was mostly the mayors lodging their concerns with the group.
And the council commissioners were counting their.
Well, the county commissioners don't really have anything to do with the must meetings. It's the county councils and only one person from the county council that is involved with the must meetings. But no, we have not got anything. As a matter of fact, Ryan and I were just talking about that before the meeting, how we want to proceed forward. We do have a proposal for Baker Tilly to give us financial guidance through the process. We've talked to the other municipal governments about sharing the cost of Baker Tilly because we're really all the municipals are all in the same boat. The county has developed, their association has developed a portal that they have given to the county auditors throughout the state that you can put in all of the basic variables under what current state law is, and it will spit back what revenue and what tax rates and everything, all the variable parameters. At the meeting I was at, I asked the legislative director from Association of Counties if she would share that with chief financial officers from municipalities, and the answer was no. So they will not share that.
I guess our Kendall bill's already had some.
There are several counties that have already submitted their reports. Not a lot, but there are. So, and I'm with what they call it, ICON, Indiana's Council of Mayors. We're meeting later this week or all this week. And so I'll be with all the mayors in Indiana. I'm sure I'll hear a whole lot more about how other communities are faring.
My last question, when do the fire contracts with townships come to
Their
renewal?
calendar, except for Pleasant. Pleasant is a long-term automatic renewal. The other ones are the calendar year, aren't they?
Yes.
The calendar.
Usually presented in the fall.
You want to be involved with the conversations with the townships on what the rate would be?
Well, I guess all these questions are leading to local units. We have a lot of changes. We have a lot of changes from the township reform, from the property tax, the income tax. We had conversations last meeting about the salary ordinance, and then we have first response individuals leaving. So looking at this countywide, should we be having these broader discussions of
There are some broader
fire
discussions.
districts, having EMS with the districts, having a centralized dispatch? As we hear, we might have a hard decision to make here in a few years with a large cost. I'm concerned, I guess, is what I'm saying, of what I see in the future.
Chief, would you like to fill the council in on some of the conversations on districts that you've been having?
Thursday night, we had our Schumann County Chiefs and Officers meeting. We hosted here in Angola. Everybody but one department was present, and Commissioner Howard was present. And he announced that he had been in contact with an Allen County fire chief who was in the part of the master plan of Allen County for the purpose of education. And he announced Thursday night that he wants to start out with a meeting with the fire chiefs to start discussions about a countywide fire district. So there's some moving parts going on.
A lot of Allen County was put together for territories. The county ultimately ended up taking over the territories and establishing a district. Territories are intergovernmental between municipals and townships, or townships and townships. Districts are countywide, controlled by the commissioners. But if you'd like to be involved with these conversations on setting township rates and negotiating with them, I'd be more than happy to have your assistance.
I'm just looking long-term for
Okay.
that first response. again, being involved in these conversations with current employees, former employees, other communities across the state. It seems like there's a lot of changes and a lot of opportunities to continue to provide good service to our communities.
Yes, we reach out to the trustees and the advisory board all and to work out those contracts. Like I said, Pleasant Township is kind of on autopilot for till 2030. It was a long-term, this 10-year agreement that is based on a mathematical formula, so it really doesn't have to negotiate anything. Anything else?
That is it.
All right, the next council meeting will be Monday, August 3rd. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.